Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Just wait. Some of the candidates they enter into this class. So today I am present in. I am here in college. Okay. So now just wait. Just wait. Some of the candidates they enter into this class. Now here today I will repeat of all the topics which are covered in previous 2 to 3 classes related to theory of relativity. So again, those who are missing their classes in the last 2 or 3 previous classes in previous week, they can join and learn about all these things in uh, theory of relativity and the basic concept of relativity. So, and in your internal exam, question will ask from this chapter also. Question will ask from this chapter also in your uh, internal exam. So please learn all these things. Now I am sharing screen. Just wait. Just wait. Ah, more four candidates they enter. Muskan Dubey. Prakhar Gupta, sorry. Pratik Raj is present. Today Pratik Raj is available. Is available. In this class, Pratik Raj. No, he is absent. Okay. Now, personally, today I have sent a mail to Pratik Raj personally because in previous all classes he is not present. Therefore, so in that case, due to this reason, I have sent a mail personally to Pratik Raj individually. So now this theory of relativity chapter will again, I will repeat all the things related to uh, theory of relativity because some of the questions will also ask in your internal exam, which will be held on 21st or 26th, 22 June, 22 June, I think. So first thing is frame of reference. Frame of reference, a system relative to which the motion of any object is described is known as frame of reference. And in previous class, I have told an example. An example is that if a person is standing on the earth, observes the velocity of the train is suppose 30 or 40 kilometers per hour, then another person which is moving in a cycle in the direction of motion of the train with a velocity of 10 kilometers per hour. And he observed the velocity of the train to be 30 kilometers per hour. First, the velocity of the initially the velocity of the train is 40 kilometers per hour. Now, the person which moves in a cycle, you observe the velocity of the train is 30 kilometers per hour. And another third person which is on the same line, same train, will observe it to be at rest. Hence, the motion of the train has no meaning unless it is described with respect to earth, cycle, or train. And another type like a system of coordinate system. According to this diagram, we can say a system of coordinate axis which defines the position of a particle in 2 or 3 dimensional space. 2 or 3 dimensional space is called frame of reference. Here in this diagram, x, y, and z are the coordinate axes, and I, j, and k are the unit vector along x, y, and z axis. P is a point. In this point, a particle is to be kept. Now, the distance from the origin means, look my cursor here, the distance r be the position vector of the particle at P, then the position vector of the particle, with respect to this origin, we can write here r is equal to xi plus y unit vector plus kz unit vector. Now, if the velocity of the particle is suppose v, so in that case we can write v is equal to dr by dt. So here we put the value of position vector r in this place. So dx divided by dt I plus dy divided by dt j plus dz divided by dt k. Again, we can measure the acceleration. So we know that a is equal to dv by dt. So in that case, we can write d square r by dt square. Now, another types of frame of reference. First is inertial frame of reference, and another is non-inertial frame of reference. First, motion of a body. Earlier, I have told that motion of a body has no meaning unless it is described with respect to some defined frame of reference, means in a coordinate system. So there are 2 types of frame of reference. One is inertial frame of reference and another is non-inertial frame of reference. So if first we have explained about this inertial frame of reference. So inertial frame of reference, the definition is the frame with respect to which an unaccelerated body is unaccelerated. It means if the body is at rest or moving with a constant linear velocity is called inertial frame. Now, if any coordinate system, suppose in given in figure suppose 1, in any coordinate system relative to which a body is in motion has coordinates x, y, and z. If the body is not here, suppose P point, the body is kept at this P point, suppose this body is not acted by any external force, then in that case we can write m into a. If there is no external force act on this body, in that case we can write m into a. A means d square x divided for x axis. D square x divided by dt square is equal to 0. M for y axis, m into d square y by dt square is equal to 0. And for z axis, m into d square z divided by dt is equal to 0. Which gives dx, this gives dx divided by dt is equal to ux, dy by dt is equal to uy, and dt divided by dz divided by dt is equal to uz, and all ux, ui, and uz are constant, and these are the components of velocity in x, y, and z directions.
Hello, sir.
Here I have written ux, ui, and uz are components of velocity in x, y, and z direction. Now,
हेलो सर.
yes.
सर एग्जांपल दीजिए ना सर, एक इनर्शियल फ्रेम ऑफ रेफरेंस का
हाँ,
एग्जांपल दीजिए ना सर, ऐसे नहीं समझ आ रहा.
when when we have discussed the Lorentz transformation equation, है ना, to previous means I think yesterday we will talk about Galilean transformation. After repeat of this class means next class when we talk about Lorentz transformation, then all these things examples are cleared with the Lorentz transformation chapter topic. Just wait, Kushbu Kumari, Abhishek Kumar. So first, if these things are already you have to, I think you have already studied in 11th class, frame of reference, non-inertial frame of reference, inertial frame of reference. So just wait one class. After today's class, when in next week I will start another class. In that means when we talk about Lorentz transformation, then all these things are clear. Okay, just wait, Pankaj. So the inertial frame of reference obeys the Newton's first law of motion. Suppose we have talked about a coordinate system. In a coordinate system in which the Newton's laws of motion has hold good is known as inertial frame of reference. Now, here, suppose S and S dash. Here S be a frame of reference and another frame of reference is here. S and S dash. There are two frame of reference such that their orientation in space remains fixed. So, free to move only translatory motion with respect to one another. Translatory motion. It moves. Suppose this system means frame of reference S dash moved into S. So origin O here O and O dash be the origin of frame of reference S and S dash. So if this frame of reference S dash moves towards S, so in this case this origin O dash coincides with the origin O in time t, and this frame of reference S dash moving with a velocity b. Then we can write O dash is equal to R is equal to V into T. V is the velocity of frame of reference S dash, and it takes time T. So we can write here R is equal to V into T. If here R and R dash, these are the two positions vector, and P is a point in which the particle is to be situated. So R, we can say that R and R dash are the position vector of the particle P corresponding to these two frame of reference S and S dash. So R is equal to, here R is equal to R plus R dash. Now this R minus R is equal to R dash. Therefore R dash vector is equal to R minus R. On this equation should be suppose equation 2. Now on putting the value of equation 1 into, in this case R dash is equal to R minus the value of R is given here, capital R is given here V into T. So in place of this we can write Vt. Therefore d square R by dt square is equal to d square R dash. D square R dash divided by dt square means acceleration of frame of reference is same as that of the acceleration of frame of reference of S dash. Now next is non-inertial frame of reference. Non-inertial frame of reference means the frame with respect to which an unaccelerated body is accelerating. Unaccelerated body is accelerating is called non-inertial frame of reference. Here I have already written. So when the frame of reference is accelerated, we can say relative to an inertial frame, the basic of physical law means Newton's second law of motion becomes completely different according to this. Now, accelerated frame of reference known as pseudo force, or it may be also known as fictitious force. Accelerated frame of reference, this topic means accelerated frame of reference will be maybe asked in your university exam. So according to this diagram, we can say that here we are taking S and S dash, two frame of reference. The frame S, the force acting and a particle is kept in this point P. Frame S, frame of reference S has coordinate X, Y and Z. Similarly, for frame of reference S dash, three coordinates X dash, Y dash and Z dash are taken. So, for frame S, the force acting on the particle P, the force acting on this particle P due to this frame of reference S, we can write F is equal to m into A. Now, again, if the force acting on this frame of reference S dash moving with an acceleration a naught.
मेला मिलेगा, बड़ा ठेला मिलेगा, तेरा चच्चा का अंगना में लेके अपना गोदी में हार पार देगा, मेरा बस्ती का लड़का लोग हाड़ फाड़ देगा, तेरा जॉन्डिस को अच्छा से हाड़ झाड़ देगा। रुक रुक, ते जो प्याजू का तेरे फुल कटिंग कराया है चुल में, नहीं चलेगी सकासल लूट। तो डर जगह रे, गुल्लू मारेगा तो मर जगह रे, फिर रोते रोते अपना घर जगह रे, और फिर तो इसको पाना कर दिया। ये तो दीवार में लड़ जगह रे, दीवार में लड़ जगह रे, पकड़ पकड़, दीवार में लड़ जगह रे, धड़ धड़, दीवार में।
Hello? Hello? You are audible? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
देख रहे हैं ना तुम्हारे क्लास में मनमोहन हाजदा क्या कर रहा है? तुम लोग देखे ना इस चीज को? यहाँ रिकॉर्डिंग हो रहा है।
Yes, sir.
इसी का यूट्यूब बनेगा, याद रखो। इसी का यूट्यूब बनेगा और लिंक हम लोग हेड ऑफिस भेजते हैं। पता नहीं मनमोहन का क्या होगा, है ना? शेयर हो जाएगा अच्छा से, बहुत अच्छा गिफ्ट उसको मिल जाएगा। अब यहाँ रिकॉर्डिंग है, रिकॉर्डिंग सब कुछ यहाँ रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है, इसी का यूट्यूब बनता है। अभी जस्ट यूट्यूब बनाएंगे हम लोग, हर क्लास का जो है यूट्यूब बना के लिंक भेजते हैं सेम डे। प्रिंसिपल, डायरेक्टर, ऑल डिप्टी चेयरमैन, ऑल पर्सन विल सी this type of नौटंकी। ओके, हो गया मनमोहन का। Now, accelerated frame of reference. First, if कहां तक हम थे जी? हाँ, if the frame of reference as this moving with an acceleration a naught, then in that the force acting on this particle due to this frame of reference as that, we can write F dash is equal to minus m into a naught. Equation 2, the force on frame S dash with respect to S, the force on frame S dash with respect to S will be written as F dash is equal to ma, means the force of frame of reference S minus the force of frame of reference of S dash, and this is equation 3. Now, non-inertial frame S dash does not hold Newton's second law. So F naught here, F naught is equal to M into A naught. Equation 4. Now, equation 3 can be written as F dash is equal to F minus F naught. In this equation, we are choosing minus sign in both the directions. It means in left hand side or right hand side, we are choosing minus negative sign. So here we are given minus sign, F dash is equal to. Here again we are writing minus sign. This minus here minus into minus. So here we can write plus. So rest part is F plus F naught. And this
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, F dash equals to minus M
Just wait.
A naught कैसे?
Classmate. हाँ, yes. Hello.
Sir, F dash equals to minus M.
Yes. पूछो. Tell
वो
me.
वो वाला इक्वेशन वो वाला बता दीजिए सर.
Yeah, equation 2. Hello.
Yes sir.
Equation 2. अच्छा. Just if
हाँ sir.
if the force F dash acting on this particle due to this frame of reference S dash moving with an acceleration A naught. This frame of reference S dash moving with an acceleration A naught, and the force acting on the particle P due to this frame of reference S dash, we can write F dash is equal to minus M A naught, because here the frame of reference moving in opposite direction, means here we can write minus sign. Okay. Just a minute. Vineet Singh Subhasini Vishkarma. So, non-inertial frame of reference S dash does not hold second law, Newton's second law. Therefore, here in place of F naught we can write F dash we can write F naught. F naught is equal to M A naught. So equation 3 can be written as F is equal to F minus F naught. In this equation we can choose negative sign in both the directions. So here we can write minus F dash is equal to minus F minus into minus plus F naught. This minus sign will cancel. So rest part is F dash is equal to F plus F naught. The force F naught here, the force F naught is equal to M into A naught. Does not actually exist, but it appears purely in consequence of the acceleration of frame S dash. So this force is known as fictitious force or pseudo force. Next week I have given all these notes. Okay. Next week. Just wait. Now, next thing is theory of relativity. Theory of relativity. So, previously I have told already, in 1905, Einstein developed theory of relativity. According to this theory of relativity, absolute motion through space and deals with objects or observer moving with relative velocity with respect to each other. The statement of this theory is absolute motion through space and deals with objects, space or objects or observers moving with relative velocity with respect to each other. And this theory of relativity is divided into two parts. One is special theory of relativity and another is general theory of relativity. Special theory of relativity, STR, I have written as in short form, STR, special theory of relativity. It deals with the objects and system are either moving at constant speed with respect to one another or are at rest. Special theory of relativity deals with the objects and systems which are moving at constant speed with respect to one another or it should be at rest condition. But general theory of relativity deals with objects or systems which are speeding up or slowing down. Means it goes upward direction with greater speed and when it and slowing down with means if its speed decreases with respect to one another. The distance between the basic difference between STR and GTR is if the objects are moving at constant speed with respect to one another is can be explained in special theory of relativity, and when the objects and system are moving speeding up or slowing down with respect to one another are studied in general theory of relativity. So according to this special theory of relativity, general theory of relativity, or I think frame of reference, inertial frame, non-inertial frame of reference, we have discussed. Next, Michelson-Morley experiment. Michelson-Morley experiment. Yesterday I have discussed the concept of ether. Again I will repeat the ether, word ether, which is used in this experiment, carrying out the experiment. And Michelson-Morley was used the ether word. Ether means light waves are transverse in nature and a material medium is necessary for propagating of transverse light waves. If the light is propagated the ether medium, we must expect a change in velocity depending on the direction of propagation of light with respect to motion of the apparatus. If the light is propagated into the ether medium, we expect a change in velocity depending on the direction of propagation of light with respect to motion of the apparatus. So here Michelson-Morley experiment, just I have given an small explanation about that details of this setup. Now here Michelson-Morley experiment arrangement consists of a monochromatic source of light S, half silver plate A, which is inclined at an angle 45 degree to the bottom of light, and there are two mirrors. M1 mirror is kept at point P and M2 mirror is kept at point Q. Means at point P and Q there are two mirrors are placed and they are highly silvered on their front faces. Just wait, Ashutosh Kumar Yadav enter into this class. It also consists of a plate C. Here there is a plate C such that A and C, both the plates have equal thickness and they are made up of same material and mounted to each other. the plate C does not reflect the light at all. The beam of light imitates working. This is the construction part of the Michelson-Morley experiment. Now we have discussed about the working condition of Michelson-Morley experiment setup. Now the beam of light emitted from a monochromatic source S falls upon the plate A. Here, plate A. The plate A, due to being semi-silver, it divides the beam into two parts. Hello? Hello, am I audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Manish Kumar?
Yes, sir.
मनीष तुम्हारा ब्रांच क्या है?
डबली ब्रांच है सर. डबली ब्रांच सर.
अभी तुम्हारे नाम से लड़का घुस रहा है.
उसमें ECE लिखा हुआ था सर.
उसमें सर ECE लिखा हुआ है सर.
सर रूम को लॉक कर दीजिए.
अच्छा, सबका वीडियो बन रहा है, याद रखो. हमको कुछ नहीं बोलना बाबू, है ना? हमारा कुछ नहीं जाएगा. डांस करते रह जाएगा फिर. ठीक है, चलो. नाउ let's start. When the beam of light falls upon the plate A, the plate A, due to being semi-silver, divides the beam into two parts. One is reflected and another is transmitted beam of light. The reflected beam moves towards mirror M1 and at P it falls normally. Hence, it is reflected back. Here, I have given a sign, reflected back to A. After being transmitted, beam moves towards M2 mirror and falls normally at Q. After entering the plate C, so it is reflected by the mirror M2. It is just a minute. It is reflected by the mirror M2 and retraces its path QA. QA will be the path. While at A, it is reflected to enter the telescope. Here, thus the two beams entering the telescope into this telescope gives rise to phenomena of interference, so producing the interference fringes. Now, here there are two frame of reference. One F is fixed frame of reference and F dash is movable frame of reference, moves with a velocity v. O and O dash are the origin of these two frame of reference. And F is a fixed frame of reference corresponding to, say, ether medium. Ether medium means here we can say that a situation is created when the whole experiment setup is moving. So ether medium can be chosen by the Michelson-Morley. Now the velocity of light in the direction of the movement of the frame f dash. The velocity of light in the direction of this frame of movement of this frame f dash is equal to, we can write c minus b. Again, for this frame of reference f frame of reference, the velocity of light in the opposite direction of movement of frame, we can write f is equal to c plus v. Here f dash is equal to, we can write c minus v, and for f is equal to, we can write c plus v. Suppose here a point, this plate is given here, and M2 mirror is also given here, and the time taken by the light is suppose t1, and the distance between them is d. So in that case, we can say that t1 be the time taken by the light to travel from A to M2. Similarly, t2 will be the time taken by the light to travel from M2 to A. So in this case, T1 is equal to D divided by C minus B, and T2 is equal to D divided by C plus B. According to this diagram, we can draw these two figures. Here, these two figures, and according to this two figures, we can say that T1 and T2 are the time taken by the velocity of light to reaching from A to M2 and back return from M2 to A. So the total distance to and fro times t is given as t is equal to t1 plus t2. Here, according to this, we can already measure t1 is equal to this part and t2 is equal to this part. Now the total distance to and fro condition, the time is suppose t, so t is equal to t1 plus t2. On putting the value of t1 and t2 in this equation, so in place of t1 we can write d divided by c minus b plus t2. T2 means d divided by c minus b, sorry, c plus b. On solving this equation, देखो 4 candidates are waiting to enter in this class, because I have not enter these candidates because there are some positions are created in this class. You all know all these things. So if you enter into this class timely, then I will accept. Otherwise, at 1:10 in this time, there is no provision to enter into this class. So for future class, in our class, you enter timely enter into this class. Otherwise, after 10 minutes, I will not enter into this class. You cannot enter into this class. Before starting of this class, you have entered. After 10 minutes, I will not entertain any student. So let's start. Here, on solving this equation, c minus b and c plus b will be taken as LCM. So here we rest part is d into c plus b plus here d into c minus b. So here CD we can write CD plus dB plus here d into c. D into c is here dc minus plus into minus d into b dB. dB will cancel, and here a plus b into a minus